the Geneva, not in the Geneva, in Brussels airport, Antwerp. So we're flying today with a little bit bird of. Looks like it is not really nice, good weather, bad conditions for the wet runways. Poor visibility. Anyway, less fuel, less noise, less CO2. Yeah, looks like it looks. I tried to take this bird in the air, so let's start with the battery start. So battery 1 and battery 2 to 1. Now we have the external power available, so let's press it available. Perfect. Crew supply and ground control on auto, starting from the left hand side up. Navigation 1, navigation 2 and navigation 3, then scroll down. Systems modes, right, oxygen, we can call the handling. Navigation and logo lights to on, the emergency lights to armed, seatbelt sign no, and no electronic devices on auto. Alright, everything looks okay. Let's check the circuit brakes. Everything looks fine. Emergency equipment, jump seat and others. Other circuit brakes, everything looks fine. Let's go for the let's put the Squawk 2000, so EFR, not the assigned code of Squawk, and then just try to start our flight plan. Today's flight, we should have the 64.3 tons of maximum takeoff with 59.8 tons of zero fuel weight. So let's take our 59.8, 59.8, perfect. So let's start our boarding. A request boarding.
Boarding requested.
With Avia Partner. All right. Synchronized. So payload synchronized enabled. Very good. Let's start boarding then, and let's start our a few things more here.
Passengers boarding starting.
Right, mini cockpit FCU, it's coming to work. Alright, the passengers should board the plane shortly. Let's see the doors if it's open. Yeah, they're coming in. Right, so let's log into the ACARS and give insight to the company that we are ready. So, hectopascals. Now let's check first of all the current weather here and there. Brussels, runway 25 left for departure. And then we've got wind between 240 and 305,000 visibility, shower rain, few clouds at 6,000, broken 12,000, temperature 2.15, and the QNH is 1012, becoming no significant weather. Geneva, slightly different situation with variable visibility more than 10 kilometers, scattered clouds at 7,500, not an issue. Few CB, and then we've got 20 degrees Celsius, QNH 1014, recent thunderstorm and no significant changes. As you see here, then Brussels runway 25, Rassi 1 Papa departure, direct to Golf Tango Quebec, direct to Morak, Zulu 24, Akito 2 November, Lima Sierra Golf Gold with Geneva runway 04. Hard to understand if it will be that or not. We should verify that by ourselves. So first of all, first thing first, check the flight plan here and then go for A2. Airline menu, go for initialization of this airline menu. Just let's see.
Hello. Hello.
gmail.com.
Bienvenue à bord. Puis-je voir votre carte d'embarquement? Bienvenue à bord.
Let's get here.
Hello. Good morning. Puis-je voir votre carte d'embarquement?
Right, let's log in as in Brussels Airlines.
Salut.
Exit.
Par ici, s'il vous
Right,
plaît.
let's go initial the crew data, the cruise and the other things here.
Bienvenue à bord.
Right. AOC menu and then initialization. So let's request it from our database.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning everyone. How are you? Right, we're still loading the plane. It should be loaded shortly.
Hello.
Let's go with the block fuel, which is absolutely untrue.
Good morning.
So fuel should be 4,800. 480. 4,800.
This way, please.
4.8. Let's see what
Hello?
about the payloads. Payloads should be. We should wait until the final figures. Let's go for the departure here. Departure runway 25 left. 25 left. No way. Why we should depart runway 25 left?
This way, please.
And I'm absolutely not agree with that.
Bienvenue à bord.
Let's check the... Yeah, Rossi 1 Papa. No, we will change for 25 right.
Puis-je voir votre carte d'embarquement?
So erase, and we will set runway 25 right. 25 right.
Puis-je voir votre carte d'embarquement?
And then see Rossi 3 Golf. Insert that. Remember Ritax Rossi GTO Morox Rotus and Akito. Then we wait for the we simply wait for the ADC if showed up any.
Bonjour.
Bonjour Madame Monsieur. Right, so if we are on that stage and that point, let's discuss the airport briefing. Right, we are here on stand 146 on the apron. So then we go push and start for inner 4, inner 6. Bravo 1 full distance runway 25 right. Let's go for the calculations
Hello.
of our performance. So Echo Bravo Bravo Romeo, runway 25 right. Elevation okay, runway is wet. Wind, we can feel data from right, passengers on board. We can feel the data. Start our flight. Right, then we've got runway wet.
Dear guests, welcome on board your Brussels Airlines flight. Please take a seat indicated on your boarding pass. We are presently refueling the aircraft. Do not use the lavatories, observe the no smoking policy and leave your seatbelt open. Leave all your hand luggage on board in case of evacuation. Store your accessoires and small luggage under the seat in front of you. The overhead bins are reserved for large items only. If your seat is in the first row or next to an emergency exit, all items must be stowed in the overhead bins. If you cannot stow your luggage safely, we will transfer it to the hold and you can collect it at your destination. En beste passagiers, welkom aan boord van uw Brussels Airlines vlucht. Neem alstublieft plaats op de stoel die vermeld staat op uw instapkaart. Wij zijn momenteel aan het bijtanken. Gelieve de toiletten niet te gebruiken, het rookverbod in acht te nemen en uw veiligheidsgordel open te laten. Laat al uw handbagage aan boord in geval van een evacuatie. Gelieve uw accessoires en kleine bagage onder de stoel voor u te plaatsen. De bagagevakken zijn voorbehouden voor grote stukken. Als u op de eerste rij zit of naast een nooduitgang, dan moet u alle handbagage in de bagagevakken opruimen. Als u uw handbagage niet veilig kunt opruimen, dan verplaatsen wij die naar het ruim. U krijgt de bagage dan terug op uw bestelling. Chers passagers, bienvenue à bord de votre vol Bruxelles Airlines. Veuillez prendre le siège indiqué sur votre carte d'embarquement. Nous ravitaillons l'avion en carburant. Vous êtes priés de ne pas utiliser les toilettes et veuillez respecter l'interdiction de fumer. Laissez votre ceinture de sécurité ouverte. Laissez tous vos bagages à main à bord en cas d'une évacuation. Placez vos accessoires et bagages de petit format sous le siège devant vous. Les compartiments à bagages sont destinés uniquement aux bagages de grand format. Si votre siège se trouve à la première rangée ou à côté d'une sortie de secours, vous devez ranger tous vos effets personnels dans les compartiments à bagages. Si vous ne pouvez pas ranger votre bagage correctement, il sera transféré en soute et vous le récupérez à votre destination.
Alright, the APU is coming up. HTT rising, so APU available shortly. Then we will disconnect the ground power unit and we can disconnect the boarding bridge. So let's disconnect the jetways. APU generator on. APO bleed on, external not available should be shortly, then we can go for the service. Wheel chocks should be out and safety cons should be also out, so let's take it out shortly. Ground power unit. Let's see if it helps. Alright, so then this is it. So payload 59.800 for 0 fuel, 59,800. Let's take it here for initialization. So 59.8 dash 3315 33.15. So we've got takeoff weight 64.4, 64.4, perfect. Let's take it out and let's go out for the starting the beacon and then go for push and start. Prepare for push and start. Let's call him.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hi, hello. We are also ready for pushback. Nose to the left, tail to the right. Departure runway 25 left. Departure runway 25 left.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
So we are locking gear and let's start the before checklists. Cockpit preparation gear pin covers, remove fuel quantity 4.6, seat belts to on, ADRS nav power reference 1011, nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brake is set, takeoff speed and thrust. Just a second, yeah, we have nothing to do with that, so up 0.9, 61, 61, 61, and then 51, 55, and so on. Okay, so 152. 152 and 152. Correct. And that is okay. Takeoffs between those doors closed. Let's shut down the cabin door. Lock the cabin door. Beacon on. So before start completed. Proceed to the next checklist 10, set release parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear, start at will.
Brussels beeline for Delta Uniform stand 146 pushing back. Right.
Dear guests, we're about to proceed with the safety briefing. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact a member of our team. There are 8 emergency exits on board this aircraft, clearly marked with an exit sign. Take a moment to locate the emergency exit. You will find 2 exits at the front, 4 overwing exits and 2 exits at the rear. If we have to evacuate, follow the fluorescent strips on the floor. Remember that the nearest emergency exit may be behind you rather than in front of you. Fasten and tighten your seatbelt low and tight around your waist as demonstrated by our flight attendants. To unfasten, simply lift the metal flap. Your seatbelt should be fastened while the fasten seatbelt sign is illuminated and throughout the flight when you're seated. In case of loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop down from the panel above you. If you're wearing a protective face mask, remove it immediately. Pull an oxygen mask towards you to activate the oxygen supply. Position it over your nose and mouth, pass the elastic band around your head. Adjust and breathe normally. Secure your own mask before assisting children or other passengers. A life vest is stowed in a pouch under your seat. If you need to use the vest, remove it from the bag, place it over your head, tighten the strap around your waist. Clip the strap into the center buckle in front and pull it firmly. Inflate by pulling the cord with the red tab only when you're outside the aircraft. Blow into the rubber tube if you need more air inside your life vest. There is a safety briefing card in the seat pocket in front. Read it carefully, as it contains important information, especially if you're seated next to one of the emergency exits. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, adopt a brace position as shown on the safety briefing card. Please comply with all ordnance signs and pictograms. Listen to and follow the instructions given by the crew. Thank you for listening. We take your safety very seriously. Now relax and enjoy your flight.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Right, so we are disconnecting the engines, disconnecting the pushback and running the engines. All parameters as expected. So the after start checklist. Anti-ice should be on the engines. We'll put anti-ice on the engines, engine 2 and engine 1 anti-ice on. Okay. ECAM status will be checked shortly. No steering is disconnected, is okay. Bit trim. If we have it, 1.75 flight controls. So let's take.
Tow track disconnected, bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
0.9 up. 0.9 up. Check down, that's everything is set. Right. Perfect. Alright, we've got the personnel here with the pin inside. Thank you very much. Let's go for here. Pit trim set. Rudder trim should be neutral. Let's confirm it's neutral. Reset it. Perfect side. Then before taxi and taxi checklist, let's go for the flight controls. Full down, full up, neutral, full left, full right, neutral, rudder, full left and full right, neutral. So let's check one more thing here. Calculate 152, 152, 152, 67 degrees. 67, and we've got 61. So 67 degrees Celsius. Right, let's check the auto brake to max. Ignition is okay, and now our following checklist: flight controls, check, flaps setting, config 1, radar and predictive wind shear system. Should be everything on auto. That's good. Then we've got the engine mode selector is ignition, ECAM memo should be check. We are not ready with cabin, and we can arm the spoilers. And then cabin is not ready. We will taxi then. Brussels traffic beeline for Delta Uniform taxi runway 27 right for departure. We can use some wipers here on slow side. Check. Right. Alright, then ignition. APU bleed, we can take it out the APU bleed. Beacon, strop, everything is on, okay. Let's check then takeoff configuration. Configuration for takeoff is normal. Let's put our squawk on TARA. PA. Cabin crew, please prepare for takeoff. Cabin ready. Cabin ready. So full distance. Runway 25 right checked. Approaching via Bravo 1. Flight director is on. Let's stop before the runway for the minutes. Alright, so stop, halt, and then check our takeoff runway, and both confirmed TCAS, TRA, BAX 1. BAX 1 and BAX 2 is off. Lineup checklist is confirmed. So the lineup checklist, we've got everything in order. TRA above, auto, and okay. Let's put some light on it. Set. Let's go for the map. SID. Okay, the Nurasi departure. Let's observe, continue, and monitor that. So initial climb clearance altitude is flight level 60, and then we've got the transition at 4,000 feet. So 60 set check, landing up and taking off. Strop. One of say no lights, all lights on. Approach path was clear. Manual flex SRS runway auto thrust is blue. Knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Give up. Autopilot on. Pucks on. Yeah, moisture. We put an engine on anti-ice. Lever to climb. Retraction speed check, flap 0. Above flight level 60. Next step above flight level 100. Let's put flight level 120 initially. Out blue. Right, so standard set. Ice not detected, we can switch off an engine on the ice. Let's fly direct to Remba. Remba direct confirmed. approaching to 10,000 feet. Lights out.
Dear guests, we will shortly start our in-flight service. A selection of snacks and beverages is available for purchase when traveling in economy class. You can pay with Maestro, American Express, and MasterCard and Visa. Cash payments are not accepted. We thank you.
We are accelerating a little bit. Speed 120. Check our final level for today's flight. Level 330. Right, and 330 set. 330 on mini FCU. Further climb. So let's check our routing here, the Rossi. Then let's go to. Let's check the weather first. 0 to 0 at 4. Anyway, in the real life we've got runway 22. And then we check the stutter. Okay, Akita to November, all runways. We will check this Akita to November. So doesn't matter how it wants. We will take arrival. We will take Akito to November. Now we take Akito 3 Romeo. Insert. Runway 22. Runway 22. Akito 3 Romeo. Via Sempre. Akito 3 Romeo via Sempre. Insert. Still in climb. Don't need to use that anymore. Seat belts shortly off. Hey Daniel Sensi, thank you very much for liking this stream. Right, so what we can do more? 250 climbing to 330 redux. Let's go direct to Rassi. Anyway, Rassi direct. A little bit of shortcuts. Fuel monitor 3.8. Let's see on our flight plan. So estimated fuel on board at Rassi should be 3.2, and the actual burn of fuel should be 1.5. Let's go for the fuel page. Fuel here. So use on both engine 1000 and 3.7. It can be 3.2, so for the timing, fuel over the Rassi intersection is perfect. So actual fuel on board 3.2, 1.5. The Geneva fuel 2.2, and our alternate airfield is the Lima Fox Lima Lima, which is Lyon Saint-Exupéry Airport. Almost there, almost on our cruising level. Just we will press close these clouds and we can take the seatbelt signs to off. I even do it now. Let's see if FS Realistic is operating. A little bit of turbulence can be added. Let's put data here. Navigation. cross sea, 29 miles inbound. Gave the informations to the passengers. Right. We can try the Volanta here. So it looks like we are approaching also the not so nice weather over Switzerland today, and flight level 330 is good enough. Let's give the announcement for the passengers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our flight from Brussels to Geneva. Approaching, will be landing in Geneva 4 minutes ahead of schedule, which means the 10:11 local time. Weather in Geneva is good for landing for now. Temperature is 22 degrees. There is slight wind from the north, 4 knots, and we are not expecting any delays en route. Weather en route during the approach, we can feel some bumps and bumps a bit here and there because of any kind of clouds which are now on the central and east part of Switzerland, but this will be not a factor for our flight. Thank you very much for choosing the Essen Brussels, actually the Brussels Airlines virtual, and we wish you a very pleasant other journey and safe other journey if you have any other journey today. Right, this is all from the cockpit for now. Takeoff data, let's say the landing data. Landing data. If we choose runway 22 length, ILS 10.7, flaps full, planning landing weight 62 in alpha millimeters. Alright. Full anodizing. No. Okay. Alright, landing report. There is some thunderstorm over Switzerland. Top flight level 390, so no factor for us. And moving east-northeast 25 over Marseille also. Geneva with variable 2 knots and the forecast variable 2 knots. Maximum temperature 30, minimum temperature 19, and Sanax Cooper recap okay, so in case we need to divert is okay. Departure airport I'm not interested at all. Geneva arrival. Alright. Runway 22 Papi. Alright, let's go for performance and prognostic page, synoptic page. So we are approaching to our top of descent in 20 minutes, so 7:40 we will descend to our destination. Destination fuel on board 2.5 tons, and okay. System response. Let's check the weather. Let's send the weather. Right, we've got company message. Print it out. All right. So current matter at 650. 250 in light rain in Brussels, Geneva 0 to 0 at 4, and cover K in Lyon. We have a strong headwind here, 47 knots. Geneva is not active as an ADC. Start the Volante overlay. Okay. Right. We can check out the Volanta map. So a little bit of this. In the current situation, we've got some quite nice approach to Geneva, but the weather will be a little bit like in Brussels. So we've got the cold front coming in from the south to the northeast. Alright, let's take out these here things and let's take the weather here. Let's go for next phase. Right, temperature in Geneva. Looks like we've got the 22 degrees and the wind is 0 to 2 at 0 to 0 at 4020 at 04 knots. QNH is 101.1014 and BRU. Let's go for map. Runway 22. BRU will be on an ILS 1565. So 1565 on BRU. If we land configuration 3, we'll have the speed on approach 142, config full will be 131. Okay, so let's take the arrival briefing to Geneva. Let's start with our approach. Standard arrival, and we're searching for our approach Akito 3 Romeo arrival. Right, so we'll be inbound to Akito on heading 220. Main threat is the terrain, high terrain here. So minimum sector altitude is even 81. But anyway, we will continue via Akito Golf 518, then Bolgi, and then Lirko, not below 8,000 feet. In that case, the transition level will be approximately, I think, 140. We'll check that later. Minimum, then we're turning left hand side on track 143, 2 point Sovat, speed limitation 250, not below 8,000 feet. And then we're turning to north, Golf 507, and continue Golf 514 with maximum speed 220, then self-vectoring to Saint-Pré, VOR, and then we land at runway 22 ILS. And then unfortunately there is a high terrain in the vicinity, so we have to carefully monitor the situation around. Approach ILS runway 22. After we reach Saint-Pré in the initial approach fix, which is distance more or less 17.7 miles, we will go down for 7,000 and then we descend on the glide to Geneva runway 22. In case of missed approach, initial climb clearance is 7,000 feet. Climb straight ahead on radial 224 to Geneva. So after departure, radial 224 out of Geneva 115. I have to notify this. It will be so radial 224 Geneva, which is VOR 115.75. Then we, at the point 9.5 miles out of Geneva, we turning left. So we're turning left hand side visually to 037 track out of Chambéry, which is Charlie Bravo Yankee 115.4. and then we continue to some pre-BBR. Transition level will be 80, so it's good. Initial climb clearance 7,000, so 7,000 feet in climb. Yes, 7,000 Geneva radial altitude 4. According to ILS, looks good. So let's check the weather again. Alright, we have new weather from 0720, 070 at 5, visibility more than 1,000 kilometers, more than 10,000 meters. In vicinity of the airport there is the rain, shower rain, few clouds at 6,300, scattered 6,600. Few CB, temperatures 21 and then dew point 17, QNH 1015. So maybe we can consider runway 04 for arrival, but it's still 5 knots here. So let's check. Let's check on radar if they change something or not. No, they still didn't change the runway, and still we've got runway 22. So we will go runway 22 anyway. We are prepared for the approach. Let's check the old systems here. Akito. We've got traffic. Climb after departure Geneva. So let's put all traffics here. Yeah, it just disappeared, so it's not a factor. Let's see the cabin crew. Distance to top of descent is 49. Let's take in information about the descent. Not that one. Standard arrival. Alright, 8,000 feet. We can prepare ourselves. 8,000 feet for descent. So let's give information for passengers more, not necessarily. And let's check where the other aircraft should come for SN Brussels for Geneva. Arrivals. Our Geneva gate should be arrival gate. Should be number 3. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival. We're starting our descent in around 5 minutes. Okay, so there's information for the cabin crew. Well, landing weight should be 62.1. Let's calculate landing there. So landing Lima Sierra Golf. So what kind of runway heading we've got there? It's 0. It's to 0. Runway can be. It's good. It's good on 5. Wind direction 070 at 5. Slope 0.0. Landing distance in the meters. Approach April Airport will be number 9. Landing distance 3,900 meters. Let's take 3,900 meters. 3,900 meters. Approach speeds 131. Landing weight 62.6. So we take 100. So we can calculate flaps configuration full. No reverse thrust, yes. Auto land, no. I don't know why it's not working as it should be. There's one thing missing here, runway. Let's take this. Let's put the constraints here. Start our descent 8000, check, and descent.
Dear guests, we're approaching and have initiated our descent. You may continue using handheld electronic devices in airplane mode. Laptops and larger devices must be stowed. Please review the safety briefing card and remember to leave all your hand luggage on board should there be a need for an evacuation after landing. Now check that your hand luggage is stowed correctly. Put your seat upright, lower the armrest, fold away your table and open all window blinds. Fasten your seatbelt low and tight around your waist.
2,500.
Geneva traffic, beeline for Delta Uniform 6 miles, ILS runway 22. Geneva traffic. So, landing checklist. Flaps full. Now the pilot is connected. Check. Income memo cabin ready. Landing checklist. Landing number. A little bit of tailwind. Continue. Land.
Hundred above. Minimum. $50, $30, $20, $10, $5.
Reverse screen. 80 knots. 60 knots. Reverse cancelled. Speed brake cancelled.
Dear guests, welcome to our destination. Please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened low and tight around your waist until we switch off the fasten seatbelt sign. Thank you for flying Brussels Airlines as Star Alliance member. We wish you a pleasant onward journey and look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. If you have reserved a special assistance service, may we ask you to remain seated until the last row of passengers has disembarked. If you're traveling with an infant, please leave the infant life vest and seatbelt on your seat. Thank you and goodbye. En beste passagiers, welkom op onze bestemming. Dank u voor uw vertrouwen in Brussels Airlines, een lid van Star Alliance. Wij wensen u nog een aangename verdere reis en hopen u opnieuw te verwelkomen aan boord. Gelieve te blijven zitten indien u een assistentieservice heeft gereserveerd. Als u met een baby reist, laat dan het reddingsvest en de veiligheidsgordel op uw stoel achter. Dank u wel en tot ziens. Chers passagers, bienvenue à notre destination. Nous vous remercions d'avoir choisi Bruxelles Airlines, membre du réseau Star Alliance. Nous vous souhaitons une bonne continuation de voyage et espérons vous revoir à bord prochainement. Veuillez rester assis si vous avez réservé un service assistance et si vous voyagez avec un bébé, veuillez laisser le gilet de sauvetage et la ceinture sur votre siège. Merci et au revoir.
We have to wait until the EasyJet will finish his sight. Let's put the parking brake on. Start the APU. Ladies and gentlemen, we was just waiting for EasyJet to complete his pushback, and then we continued to our gate. After landing, checklist completed.
The boarding requested.
Parking checklist. Parking brake and chocks. Engines off. Wing lights off. Fuel pumps off. Yellow electrical pump.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Goodbye.
Electrical pump. Yellow electrical pump off.
Bye bye.
Parking checklist completed.